Hello and welcome to another bootleg review. This is Elephant again, the second batch of Walking Dead. It's going to be free, so the next batch will probably be out soon. And with this batch, orange box, the first batch was sort of a red box. Here we have a douchebag, even more of a douchebag, and complete insane, really bad douchebag. The side, oops, that box is going to keep falling down. And then we have Zombie A and Zombie 2, Zombie Cop. Which doesn't make sense for him to be in blue because Rick's cop uniform in that area is sort of a tan color, so... And then we have Crazy Woman, really dumb woman, and really annoying woman. So not the best women in this set. You got douchebags and not so good women in this set. Ha 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 ha. Here's one side of the box. We're going to take a closer look at the box art and photos of the figures. Please feel free to head over to the Flickr link in the video description below, top of the box. And on the other side is a basic assembly guide. And on the back on all of them it's not the same. It's just a picture of some sort of a grassy field. Maybe it's the farm. Oh god, please don't let it be the farm. And the figure's just randomly posing there. Goodbye. I have a bunch of cards with every pack. In each pack there's 2 cards, and one card's always your character, and the other one... Well, basically, let's go through these anyway. In the Governor box, you always get Governor and 1 zombie. Laurie box, you get her and Carol. Andrea box, you get her and the Governor. Shane and Zombie. Mel and Andrea. Carol and Mel. Zombie and Zombie. Oops, and the blue cop zombie is Zombie and Law. And the back of the card is yellow, just like the box art, and has the wings on the back of the jacket from Daryl. So, every single figure comes with a spare hand of the correct color, and let's go with the female characters first. And this camera's slightly off-centered. There we go. Focus. More light. And let's go with Annoying Woman first. Oh, just like last time, every single one of them comes with the same stage, which is basically just a 1x1 for front and the one that goes in a little bit, and 2 plates and the zombie head. The zombie heads are all printed the same. The zombies come with a flesh-colored one that's printed a bit different, but we'll get to those. Minifigures World, collect them all. Yeah, sure, maybe. All of the zombie heads, the grey ones, are pretty good from this set, just like the last time. A bit repetitive, but the last set had a different zombie head. This set has this one, and I'm going to assume that the next one, with the last 8 figures, are going to have another different zombie head as well. So we've got 8 of 3 kinds of different zombie heads, which is useful. Zombies doesn't really matter if it looks the same too much. This is during her pregnant look, and she's holding this giant wrench, which she really shouldn't be. There is back print on here, which is nice enough, like so. Pretty nice, I think, anyway. And face isn't so recognizable, but the torso definitely is. So I mean, overall, if this figure wasn't part of a Walking Dead set, you just saw this randomly, you probably won't recognize her. But if someone did say, "Hey, by the way, that's Laurel from Walking Dead," you'd be like, "Oh yeah, she's still in that pregnant look." So baby Judith is in there somewhere. So the face, this figure reminds me of what Lego used to do with their characters, licensed characters. Like, they kind of look like them, but the faces aren't really there. Carol has a giant machine gun, which is, I think it's appropriate enough. Hair's a bit too big for me, I think. She could have done with a smaller hairpiece. I like the thinner ones, thinner lined ones. So again, her torso is pretty good. All of these hands are too loose, or the guns aren't thin enough that I can't hold them. Like she can't hold this gun up. She has to hold it by the handle. So that's kind of annoying. Yeah, her clothing's pretty accurate, so that's good. Next we have Andrea. Yeah, her face is completely off. Clothing is actually just copied one of the actual standard Lego clothing, but she does wear something similar, so that's fine. Hair is accurate, I guess, a bit too yellow. Needs to be more of a, actually, in fact, it should be that tan color. That would be much better. But yeah, her face is really off. She's probably, so far, she's probably like the worst one out of the lot because it doesn't really look like her. She comes with 2 pistols, which she really should have come with a sniper. Good thing I have a bunch of snipers spare from those Modern Warfare packs. Well, let's cut this up from the middle. Before I go head over to the men, the douchebags. Look at zombies. You see, the zombies come with a flesh color head that has a female print on there. So, yeah, pretty decent, I think. The bone showing up inside. I think the bone's actually printed slightly off-centered, but you can just say the zombie's decaying. Like, I just mean that if you put a skeleton minifigure here, the bone part won't. It would be a bit more to the right. His left. Alright. And we have the zombie cop. Again, the female head. And here's the back. Very simple. He comes with a kind of special cuffs. I haven't seen cuffs like this shape before, so they're not based on official Lego ones, so they've been based on sort of like brick links or brick arms or whatever site. But it's interesting, they can hold the middle, that's cool. The zombie body itself is pretty decent, but again, it doesn't really make sense to have a blue-bodied cop, like blue uniform, because, well, technically he would have the tan uniform just like Rick, because they're from the same area. Let's look at Shane. What an annoying person. He just got worse and worse, this character. I don't mean as in badly written, I mean, you know, the actual person in the show, like the actual personality of the character. He became more and more of a douche overall. And he's wearing the thing that he wore at the end. And of course, he probably looked better, more like him during that time when he shaved his head. So I'll probably do that, that's cool. But the actual hairpiece doesn't really make sense at all. So yeah, he's definitely better without the hair. Comes with the same gun as Carol. And there's the back, just basic hoodie look. So does look relatively like him. I mean, clothing wise. I mean, so far all of them have sort of correct torsos, but the heads just aren't quite there. Mo too. He never had hair, so he should be without hair. So let's get this weird grey, white Superman hair off him. Much better. I mean, this hair is definitely useful for something. Maybe if you're doing like an Elseworld Superman when he's old, you can use this hair. Doesn't have like a blade arm or anything, but I guess you can make that yourself, but just have like a crowbar. And finally, we have the biggest douche of the series, the governor, who's clearly sick in his head. Now, this one obviously looks the most like the governor because he has an eye patch. And that's pretty much the only reason why it looks like the governor. Again, wearing correct clothing. I think this is, again, clothing that you see more of near the end of his part in the show. And back's not too interesting, but the hair fits him as well. He's got correct hair. Like him and Laurel have correct hair. Andrea has correct hair, but a bit too yellow. So him and Laurel have the best corresponding hair. So, just like the last set, the plastic is, I say, middle range of these bootlegs. Not the best plastic, but it's definitely solid enough for you to play around with and or display. The print on the torsos are pretty, the best part of this set. They definitely look like the characters from the show, and the print is sharp. Nothing really off-centered, so that's good. The face is sort of 50-50 of most of these. The zombies look absolutely fine, they're fine. The accessories on these are mostly okay. So a few of these figures, like Andrea, on her own, you probably won't recognize who she is, but as a whole thing, like you've put all the Walking Dead figures together, Andrea definitely looks like Andrea. Like you would say, oh look, that's Andrea, because she's in with all the other Walking Dead stuff. Probably try and swap one of the hair pieces from Carol to get like a smaller hair piece, so it makes it look more like her. But the figures overall are fine. I'm glad the stage is here. There's a display stands different from the last one, and also because all the pieces are sort of the same, like same stages, I can see myself using these more for something else, like actual display pieces. Maybe build like a little stage. But I get the idea of this stage, like the little tan plates are sort of similar to like wooden planks or something from like later. Just very zombie-ish. You're gonna got wooden planks to defend yourself against zombies. So last time we had more zombies, so here we have less, which is fine. We're just filling up all the characters. If you want more zombies, you can always get the Deku pack, which is just zombies, and so you can fill it up that way. So yeah, I guess last thing I would say, I wish that the female zombie heads that come with the zombie figures would be better for me personally if they were also the grey color, because then they will match with the rest of them. But having skin colored zombie heads is also not a bad thing. You just have like different looks. Some of the zombies in the Walking Dead show aren't, you know, grey skin. The grey skin reminds you more of Romero or video game zombies, whereas in the show, well, I mean, yeah, a lot of them are decay, but doesn't mean they turn grey. Still, these zombie figures are pretty good. Lots of spare zombie heads as well, just like the last set. So you can do a lot of those. I do apologize, I am a bit sick, so my voice is a bit brains. Yeah, sorry. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and brains.